Hey everybody, it's Julie from Psychic Moonchild. How are you today? I hope you're happy and well. And yeah, we've had a great day at the shop today, meeting lots of lovely people. So that's been really, really good. Very busy, that's why I'm home now. And we're doing the readings from home for today. So the mystery bags are walking off the shelf at $20, you know, like between, you know, $90 recommended retail in there for $20. So it's all looking good. And you will find me, well, I'm there tomorrow at Old Ranella, but on Sunday you'll find me at the Queen of Wands in Clemzig. So ooh, just like that. Ah, what a beautiful card. The World. Do we need a third card? Maybe we don't. Okay, interesting. The world is at your feet. You're unstoppable at the moment. I feel like with this, you're getting ideas and it's like, okay, bang, we're straight into it. And I'm not going to show that too much because it's got a pair of breasts on it and you know how Facebook can get. We don't want to offend anyone with a picture of some. So, you know, you've got the world at your fingertips. It's like you've worked so hard, you've manifested really well, and it's like it's all coming into place. You can see the bigger picture. And it's like you've got the Midas touch at the moment. So anything that you need tweaking and changing, it's like go for it now, okay? And I feel this come up last night as well. This looking into your past all the time, seeing who's watching you, seeing what's happening. Just don't bother about it. Just look forward. Because, you know, what's in the past is in the past. As long as you've learnt from your past, you're fine. You do not need to carry it around with you for the rest of your life. Okay? But you do have to learn from it. And you do have to heal from it. And, you know, you have to be grateful for where you are now too. Which I don't think a lot of people really do. I'm going to say, you know, most problems stem from abuse of some sort. And it's sort of carried forward. So, and there's a whole lot of abuses out there, okay? So you don't have to keep looking back. What was, and now you can just move forward. And as I said, you got the world at your fingertips. Create big. Create exactly what you want. Okay, just keep moving forward. I just keep moving, just keep moving. You know, all that stuff out there, it's like it's had its time and it's finished. Like, it is what it is. I might just see what the bottom of the card is in the pack coming out in front. You've got this. Don't worry about other things. Because it's like I'm getting, oh my gosh, there's just so much more to what you've been through. Okay, I'm getting like there's contracts and there's lessons and there's other people's lessons, and you know, you're the one that stood up, but you've got the ridicule. It's a whole lot of things. You know, people trying to pull you away from who you really are and what you really want to do. So you constantly got this energetic pull, whether that's at work, family or friends, because those closest to you always teach you the hardest lessons to put you on track for what you decided that you wanted to come here and do. So at the end of the day, we've just got to be thankful that they're done, and, you know, you can move forward. And looking over your shoulder isn't healthy, because what can you really change? Look at it that way for a minute. So if you're forever looking into your past, what can you change now? I mean, you can heal now. You can change the way you look at things now. You can make a decision that's somewhere you're never going back to now again. I mean, you can do a whole lot of that sort of work, but because it's already happened, what can you do? If it's really traumatic, you've got inner child work where you see yourself as a child and you hug yourself at that age that these traumas were going through. This is very basically too. You know, if it's abandonment and you're afraid of that again, it's like, well, okay. It's a lesson. It should be complete. Unless you haven't completed it, then it will come around again. Okay? There's so many different things, but you don't need to get caught up in that, because you've already moved away from that. You've moved forward. So why see where it is, you know? Or you think it's going to change or it's going to disappear. It will only do that like when you let it go. Okay? So just let it go. And if you need to do things, write it down on paper and burn it. Okay? If you've got stuff that you're hanging on to close to your heart and things that you may have done wrong in that situation, own it. Okay? Own it. Write it down on paper and just let it go. Burn it. Let it go. Ooh, and with Diana Cooper's cards, with sexuality. Express pure love. Of course you should. Love is love. What is love? The highest vibration of everything. Okay? And this starts with loving who you are, the good and the bad and the things you can work on. Okay? Because no one is perfect. As I said, we're all here with different lessons and contracts. But as long as we keep doing the work, that's exactly, where we're meant to be. Okay, for those lessons. And as I said, love is the purest and highest vibration. Love will just radiate and just dissolve all the negative, okay, that you may be thinking. So the biggest thing is, as I said, is to start by loving yourself and who you are. And, the personality you've got and the things that come into your life, and why do you think that actually happens? Is there a theme here that, you have a set way of doing things all the time, changing your reactions? That's all healing. It all starts with you, and nobody can do it for you, because you know what? It's you. But you have got this. You can do this. You've just got to believe you can. Okay? And loving you will attract that same frequency back to you. So you'll find your circle of friends or partner will resonate with you. Okay? But if you got to sabotage yourself all the time, that's what you're attracting. That's what you're saying to the universe. This is all I'm worth, and that's what they'll send you. Okay? You've really got to be conscious about what actually comes out of your mouth. Okay? There's just a bigger picture here, but I guess if I say this enough times to people, it's like cleaning your teeth. You start doing it on your own accord. You don't think twice. It becomes a habit. And the hardest thing to do is love yourself, because there's really not very many people that can actually say that they do. Unless it's vanity, vain. But, you know, the average person, like, they won't like themselves, you know, and they'll always pick on, like, body issues for starters. That's probably the biggest one. You know, they won't say what's in their heart, like they've got this beautiful big heart, but like, oh, that's just not enough, because, you know, there'll always be something else. You know, can you just get rid of that old programming and move forward, love who you are, all the bits you don't like that might jiggle and bounce, but you know what? If they're laughing, we can laugh too. Look at it like that, okay? Be happy. Love to you all.